Commission presents Barnabas, Son of Encouragement by Colm Flanagan. Episode 6, Opposition.
As a result of Barnabas and Saul's visit to Jerusalem, the church leaders there agreed that it was right that the Lord's work must spread beyond the Jews. Each side should show respect, but there was no question of non-Jews having to obey that law. But not everyone was satisfied, as became clear soon after Barnabas and Saul returned to Antioch. Peter had also made a journey to see the people there.
Barnabas, I need to speak with you.
What's on your mind, Saul?
Have you talked to Peter recently?
Well, yes, I have.
And?
What do you mean?
Barnabas, you know very well what's going on. Those men who came to see Peter, from James, so they claimed. You know what's happening now? What they're saying?
Yes, I do, and maybe they have a point.
They have a point? What point? Jews must eat with Jews, Gentiles must not be invited to their table? And you've started doing it too.
No, that's not right, Saul. I don't deliberately
When did you last eat with Lucius?
Lucius? Well, I haven't seen much of him.
Yes, you have. But you haven't invited him here to eat like you used to, and you know it. These Jewish fanatics from Jerusalem have made you pull back from your Gentile friends. Don't you see, Barnabas? It's completely wrong. How can we expect the faith to grow if we behave this way? I'm going to go and tell Peter this to his face.
Saul, wait.
But Saul didn't wait. He told Peter in front of the whole church that his behaviour was wrong, and reminded him of his own story of when the Lord had given him a vision to show him why Jewish eating laws did not apply to Gentiles. There was a long silence. Then, to everyone's surprise, Peter humbly apologised to the non-Jewish brothers for what he had done. They all, together, ate a meal, and the crisis was averted. Shortly after that, Barnabas came to an important decision.
I think we need to reach out to cities and people further afield, Saul. I would like to visit my home country again and spread the good news there.
Yes, and I think we should also visit the new groups which are forming in Asia, near my hometown of Tarsus. Encourage them to grow and speak to everybody in those places, and even farther away, to Greece, maybe, and Italy.
I should like to come as well, Barnabas, if that's all right.
John Mark, yes, it would be great to have you with us.
Can you spare the time?
What do you mean?
I thought you were working on your writing.
Oh, that can wait a while.
We may be away quite a long time. This isn't going to be just a quick trip there and back. We need to start preparing ourselves.
Tabitha, I'm going away again.
Oh, John Mark, do you have to go?
Yes, I think I do. Really. I'm not sure Saul agrees, though.
What do you mean?
It's just, well, he tried to persuade me not to go.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. I sometimes think he thinks I'm, well, a bit soft.
You're not soft, but you are sensitive, and that's a good thing. Saul never seems to feel anything but righteous zeal.
Oh, that's not fair, Tabitha. Don't you like him?
I doubt if he cares whether I like him or not. He's never spoken to me for more than a few seconds.
Well, that's his problem, not yours. Come on, let's walk a bit further on here. Tabitha, I will come back to you. You know that, don't you?
And so Barnabas, Saul and John Mark set off for Cyprus. They hadn't been there for long before they had a very strange encounter. The governor of the island, Sergius Paulus, had an inquiring mind.
Elymas, what do you think about these men who've come from Antioch, these so-called Christians?
Well, they certainly have some interesting things to say, Your Excellency.
Well, such as?
They claim to be followers of a man called Jesus from Nazareth. The governor of Judea, Pontius Pilate, had him executed some years ago.
Well, these folk are just misguided followers of a dead man.
Well, not quite. They claim that this Jesus rose from the dead, that he was, in fact, a god, the one true God we Jews have worshipped since the days of Abraham.
Elymas, you're well informed.
Make it my business to be, Excellency.
Do you know, I'd like to arrange a meeting with them.
Well, that can be arranged. Of course, it will be quite a bit of work.
As always, I'll make it worth your while. And I'd like you to attend also.
Your wish is my pleasure, Excellency.
Oh, I hate it when you go all oily and grovelling, Elymas. You know that. Now, get on with it.
And so Barnabas and Saul met with Sergius Paulus. He received them graciously. Saul did most of the talking, and Sergius was very interested in what he had to say.
And so, Your Excellency, that is the truth. I met Jesus, the Lord, right there, half a mile from the city of Damascus, and my life has been changed.
Very interesting. And you, Barnabas, was this your experience too?
No, Excellency. For me, it was a more gradual process. But, like Saul, I believe that Jesus is the Son of the living God, and that he is alive today.
Oh, really?
Elymas?
Well, it's all incredibly far-fetched. I mean, your so-called vision. Saul, when did it happen?
I said about midday.
Well, there you are then. You had a fit, or a seizure brought about by too much sun. This kind of delusion isn't unusual in religious people. And you are very religious.
I must say, Elymas, neither of these men seem deluded to me. I mean, what they say is strange, I grant you. But you know, there's a ring of truth about it.
Oh, stuff and nonsense, Excellency. It's all drivel. This Jesus must have been some sort of sorcerer to influence people from beyond the grave he lies in.
You call yourself a sage, a wise man, Elymas Bar Jesus. But you must never take that name in vain. Jesus is the Lord God. Stop right there.
Are you threatening me, Saul from Tarsus? Excellency, do you hear this man? Forget all this. Send these men away to preach their so-called faith to the ignorant and the weak-minded. We have better things to do.
You are a son of the devil.
How dare you call me such a thing?
Shut up and listen, Elymas. You are a liar. You are a criminal, and you are an enemy of everything that is right. The Lord is going to punish you. Then you will know who he is.
Ha! And how will he do that?
You are about to find out. Remember what happened to me at Damascus, Elymas? Well, it's happening to you now, isn't it?
What? There's a mist. A mist over my eyes. It's getting dark. Oh my God, no, please, no, not that. I can't see. Help me, someone, help me. Has anyone got a light? Help me. I can see nothing at all.
After this, the governor listened again to what Saul and Barnabas were saying with even more attention. Barnabas later told me that he thought the governor had become a true follower of the way, but he didn't know what had happened to Elymas. So then Saul, who decided to become known as Paul from then on, decided they should leave Cyprus. He, Barnabas and John Mark took a ship to Asia and landed at Perga in the province of Pamphylia.
Right, let's go. We should go to the synagogue first and see if there are any Jewish believers in this town. I'm glad to get off that ship anyway.
Are you all right, John Mark?
I don't feel well, Barnabas.
I told you to spend more time outside on deck, not stuck down below with your notes in your book.
You know how important this book is, Paul. Don't be too hard on him.
You need to be tough if you're going to do this kind of work.
Come on, John Mark. We'll get to an inn first and get you settled. Then you and I, Paul, will go to the synagogue.
Right, well, let's get on then. We're wasting time here.
After that, it wasn't a surprise to me when John Mark decided to return to Antioch, and certainly the trip proved a challenge. In Lystra, a major city of the area, there was great excitement after Paul healed the man who had been lame from birth.
And so, I have come here with my friend, to tell you of the one true God and his Son Jesus. Everything is as I have said. My words are true.
This man is a messenger from the gods!
He healed me. See, I can walk now. Praise to God.
It's true, they did.
They must be gods themselves. No ordinary person can do that.
He must be Hermes!
And his friend is Zeus. Praise to the gods who have come down to us.
Zeus!
Praise to Hermes!
No!
No!
We're not gods.
The gods!
We've only come to show you the way.
I can't accept worship from you. That's wrong.
Stop this at once. Stop. Do you hear me? Stop.
But the citizens didn't listen, and they rushed to the temple of Zeus, where the priest there decided to make a sacrifice to the two men. This horrified them.
No! No! Why are you doing this? We are human, just like you.
We aren't gods at all. Turn to the living God. He made the earth and the sea and the sky and everything in them.
Listen to his words. He's the one who gives you life.
But there were some in the crowd who weren't there to worship.
Listen to me. I know these men.
Hermes and Zeus?
No, not at all. They're imposters. They're simply out to fool you.
We had trouble with them in Iconium. That's where they've come from. You're decent people. Don't be taken in by their false religion.
What should we do then?
Well, in our religion, anyone who sets themselves up as a false god is stoned.
That's a bit extreme, isn't it?
Not a bit of it. Your true Zeus and Hermes are going to be very upset at all of this. And you wouldn't want that, would you? Isn't this temple dedicated to the true Zeus? That fellow Paul deserves to die. He's the ringleader.
You're right.
Yes, we are.
Come on, we must get this stopped.
Let's get these men out of here.
I'll talk to the temple guards. They'll help.
So it was that only an hour after he had been acclaimed as a god, Paul was taken outside the city and they began to stone him, but they failed to kill him. He and Barnabas left Lystra and went to another town. Then, after nearly 2 years travelling, they returned to Antioch. You're back. Oh, thank God. I was so worried about you.
I have to admit, Elias, it was a harder journey than I had imagined when we set out, but it's been amazing. The things we've done and the people who've turned to follow Christ, it's incredible.
Not incredible, Barnabas, but I know what you mean. There's no doubt the Lord has been with us.
And you, Paul, you still feel your mission is to the Gentiles after the way you were treated in Lystra?
Elias, it wasn't the Gentiles. When we had trouble, it was Jews, like us. They were the worst.
It's often the ones you think will be your friends who attack you.
Or let you down.
How are things here, Elias?
Well, talking of Jews, Andrew came to see me recently.
Andrew? Isn't he the one who used to have all the rows about the law?
Indeed. What did he want?
Well, he wants to talk to you and Paul. He says he's had a letter from a friend somewhere in northern Greece and he'd like to go there, with Lucius of all people, and talk about spreading the good news of Jesus there.
That's great. And John Mark, how's he?
Still scribbling away, I presume, and hanging around Tabitha?
He's looking forward to seeing you both.
You can tell him I'm fine.
Oh, Paul, you really don't like John Mark much, do you?
It's not a question of like or dislike Barnabas. I have work to do, and he's chosen not to be part of it. What he does is his own business.
You misjudge him, Paul. But let's not talk about that now. Elias, I want to know more about Andrew and Lucius.
And so, the first missionary journey, as it became known, came to an end. But there was still trouble ahead for Paul and Barnabas, and once again it came right home to them in Antioch.
Barnabas, Son of Encouragement, was produced by Colm Flanagan at Commission Studios in Belfast. Episode 7 is entitled Parting of the Ways.